Yo, what's good YouTube, man? Welcome back to another YouTube video back on my channel, guys. And in today's video, as you guys can tell from the title, I got you guys with the best rebirth build in NBA 2K23. This build right here is the best ISO build that you could possibly make in this game. Like, this build could pretty much do everything that you wanted to do. This build could shoot, this build could dribble, and of course this build could, get some really good contact dunks, and has amazing defense. So if you're looking for a build to pretty much go in ISO and play on the ones and twos and stuff like that, then this build right here is the build you want to make. But quickly, man, go ahead and follow me on all my socials, man. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like on this video, and make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new, and click that bell so you guys will never miss another video from me. I stream on Twitch pretty consistently, so if you guys could just follow me on there, I would really appreciate it, man. I'm not saying that you need to make one of the bigger guards like 6'7", 6'8", or 6'9", but if you're gonna want to ISO and play on like twos, then you may want to make a bigger build. Because if you play twos and you go against like 2 6'8s, bro, like, I'm sorry, like if you're like 6'2" or 6'3, you are not getting a stop. Like, you are not contesting anything unless you get like some lucky steal or something, or unless like you're playing with like a really good teammate. Like, you're gonna want to have a bigger guard if you're gonna be playing on the twos or even on the ones courts. There's nothing wrong with smaller guards. I think smaller guards are still good on the threes courts as long as you have like a lock, then you should be good. But for ISOing, you want to make a bigger guard, and this build right here is 6'7", and it can pretty much do everything. But I'm not trying to make this too long, man. I'm just get straight into it. Alright, so to start off this build, you guys want to make this build a point guard, and this right here does not matter. You guys can choose right or left, and then for the jersey number, just choose any number that you guys want. After you guys go ahead and put the position as a point guard, for the height, you want to make this build 6'7". So 6'7" is a pretty good height for this game, because taller builds are pretty good this year. I'm not saying that you gotta be like 6'7", 6'8", or 6'9" to be good at the game. I'm just saying, like, if you want an all-around build, you might want to be like 6'7", 6'8", or 6'9", so you could have a somewhat of a height advantage. So 6'7" is really good just because your speed is slightly higher and your dribbling is slightly higher. So I think 6'7" is a really good height. Now, moving on to the weight, we're going to actually be maxing out our weight to 230 pounds. And the reason for this, man, is because this build right here is going to pretty much do everything, and we need the weight to be maxed out for the finishing. So if you guys do not know, there's basically a badge called Bully, and in order to get Bully to the highest possible, you need to have the highest weight possible. So 230 is going to get the Bully badge, so I believe I think a silver or a gold. So that's going to be really good, man. So that's why you want your weight to be at 230. And then for your wingspan, just put your wingspan to 7'4". So the reason why we're going to be putting our wingspan to 7'4" is pretty much just so we can get more of a finishing advantage, and same with the rebounding. So 7'4" is going to help a lot for defense, and especially since we're not the biggest. We are 6'7", and there might be some moves that are 6'8", or 6'9", or even 6'10" that are also going to be on the ISO, like 1v1 courts and stuff like that. So that's why we're going to be maxing out our wingspan, just so the wingspan could pretty much help, since we are kind of 6'7", which isn't too small, but that 7'4" wingspan is going to help. And moving on to the body shape. Now, the body shape does not matter. Body shape is just up to you on how you want your character to be. I'm just go with compact. And now we're going to moving on to the attributes. So starting it off with the finishing attributes, the first thing we're going to be doing is putting our driving dunk to an 88. So go ahead and move your driving dunk to an 88. So all you really need to get contact dunks is really an 84. We're gonna make the finishing on this build just slightly better. So, and not only that, we're also gonna get like limitless takeoff to pretty much gold, and just a few badges on silver or gold, so that could help us out a lot when we're finishing, of course. And then with our driving leg, we're gonna put our driving leg up to an 80, just so those badges could turn to Hall of Fame, and so we could equip more. And then for our close shot, we're gonna be putting our close shot to a 75, so we could get the, I think, what is that, the fast twitch badge to silver, since that's another really good badge that you want to put. So just put the close shot to a 75. And then for the standing dunk, put the standing dunk to 55. I'm pretty sure we could get some standing dunks, just not a lot, but just put that to 55 because it gives us like an extra badge or two. And then for our shooting, max out your 3-point. So this year shooting is definitely really hard, but that doesn't mean that you need to have your shooting attribute as high as possible. Like, trust me, anything over 70 is really good in my opinion, as long as you know your timing. And 85 is actually pretty good. Like 85 is actually really good in my opinion. So that's pretty much all you really need for the shooting. And then just put your mid-range to a 76 just so we can get that 21 shooting badges, and then put your free throw to a 60. And now moving on to the playmaking, we're gonna put our ball handle to, I believe, an 86, and our speed of ball at an 81. So put this to an 81 and put your pass accuracy to a 72 so we get 20 playmaking badges. So when it comes to this build, as you can see, playmaking, we only have 20 badges. So we could definitely still dribble with that 86 ball handle and with that 81 speed of ball. So this build could actually dribble. Like it could actually dribble more than other 6'8 or 6'9 type of builds. So I think an 86 ball handle and an 81 speed is pretty much really good. Now moving on to our defensive badges and attributes. So as you guys can see so far, we got 17 finishing, we got 21 shooting, we got 20 playmaking. This build could do everything. Like you can't tell me something that this build cannot do. I mean, it could shoot, it could obviously finish, and it could obviously dribble the ball. So I mean, that right there alone is an ISO type of build. But with an ISO build, you gotta have some good defense. So you want to put your interior defense to a 68. So go ahead and put this to a 68, and then put your perimeter defense to an 80. So put that to an 80. Put your steal to a 77. So put this to a 77. Put your block to an 80. So putting our block to an 80, and then this build is also going to be able to get, you know, rebounds. So put your offensive rebound to a 60. Put your defensive rebound to a 74, and then just move your offensive rebound to, I believe, a 70. So that right there, as you guys can see, is going to get you 23 defensive badges. Now 23 defensive badges is actually pretty good. Now the badges alone right here, oops, I kind of just moved this up a little bit. Now the badges, like right here, as you can see, like the tiers and everything, it may not be the best, but I mean, you still have Workhorse on gold, you have Menace on gold, you have Chase Down Artist, you have Anchor on bronze, I mean, Challenger on silver, you know. So tier 3 may have a lot of bronze badges, but trust me, bro, that really does not matter. Like it really doesn't. Your defense is still going to be good. Defense alone in this game is good. Like a guard could be 6'1 and still have some solid defense, you know. So moving on with our physicals, we're going to be maxing out, or not maxing out, but putting our speed to an 80. An 80 speed is good, you know. Trust me, it's good. You don't need to have it to like all the way out maxed out and everything. Like trust me, bro, 80 speed is good, especially with the Gatorade and your Gatorade workout and stuff like that. You know, it's basically going to be around 84 once you complete all that, which is pretty good for a 6'7 build. And for your acceleration, put this to a 77, so just max that out. Now the strength is one of the most important things in this build, because as you guys can see right there, this bully badge, as you can see, is going to go up to a silver. So put the strength to an 82, because that's when it goes to silver, and then put your vertical to 80. So that vertical on 80 is going to help with the dunks, it's going to help with the rebounding, you know, because you're going to be able to jump higher. So vertical on 80 is really good. And now your stamina, a lot of people like maxing out their stamina this year, but I really just put my stamina on 90. So as you can see, I put it to 90. So as you guys can see, man, the badges is 17 finishing, we got 21 shooting, we got 20 playmaking, and we got 23 defensive badges. The physicals seem great on this build. So in my opinion, I mean, this build is actually really good. So now that we're done with our build, we're going to be moving on with our takeovers. Now our takeovers, it's all up to you, man. It's all up to how you kind of play your game. The best 6'7 build in NBA 2K23 next gen. You're similar to Tyrese Halliburton, Lonzo Ball, and Penny Hardaway. You know, those are, I mean, some solid players, I guess. But as you guys can see, man, that right there is the best inside-out scorer in the game. The best 6'7 type of build. The best ISO build. Overpowered build in NBA 2K23, man. You guys want to use this build, man. You guys want to make this build. This build could do everything I just showed you guys. The badges are great, and also you get +4 badges once you do the welcome to the league. I forgot to mention that in the video, or earlier in the video when I was saying the attributes and stuff like that. But those +4 badges are gonna help you a lot, which I recommend putting it. I recommend putting one on finishing and then putting the other 3 on shooting. But it's up to you if you want more playmaking or defense badges. But that's kind of what I just did. I just moved my finishing to 18 and put my shooting to 24, I believe. But yeah, man, that right there is the best inside out scorer in NBA 2K. Alright, man, so I hope you guys did enjoy watching today's video. If you guys did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys can notified whenever I upload a brand new YouTube video. So as you guys seen all those attributes, you guys seen all the badges. This build could do anything. Like I'm still trying to grind this build. Like I'm still trying to max out this build because this build's probably gonna be like my main build or something. Just because like the build could do everything you wanted to do. But I actually do think that this build might actually be the best build in the game. Like you can't tell me there's another build that's better than the build I just showed you guys. And I made this build all by myself. But yeah, man, if you guys want to keep this build a secret and just keep it to yourself, man, you guys could clearly do that. But until next time, man, I will see you guys in the next one, man.